Ladies and gents, we've got it. The other winner semifinals from the 1v1 Rising Star League here for Halo Wars 2. Doggie in the blue color will be playing as Capitano Cutter. And on the other side, playing as the red Pavium, we've got Psychicwizard. Interestingly, he's going for Power Extractor second, so we're not going to be spamming choppers too much. But the grunts are already here fighting the Marines. That is a little bit unusual, but hey, we got the micro situation right off the bat. With the chopper joining in on that, it's going to be a swift end to the Marines, especially with the third Marine being quite late to the party. And the fourth one not even moving yet. Obviously, 4 Marines versus all that would have been just fine. Okay, tough start, as this means that Psychicwizard has knocked Doggie off the map entirely. All the important resources aren't being collected, and Psychicwizard can now hoover them all up and steal mini bases on top, so that chopper mobility is just kind of brutal here in the early game. Very, very well done. 2 mini bases stolen, oh my goodness. Doggie is in a lot of trouble here. He could get jumped by brutes. That would hurt a lot. By the way, for the Rising Star League, we've got a £100 prize pool, and the very top players are not allowed to play. First power node capture for UNSC here. I mean, Psychic was just getting the second extractor, and he's doing the positions that I personally really like on this one. So, if you put the generators in the middle, you can also put more in the back later, and then you can empower or burn out 5 of them at the late stages, which is great. Up to 5, obviously. I'm not sure we're gonna get to that point. There's a double raid camp rush. Now, Hellbringers are coming up. There will be a turret, but I think as long as you just manage to destroy a generator and maybe the upgraded pad, that should be enough damage already. There's gonna be a Spartan, however, to help defend, so it's not that easy. Now, Psychicwizard does have a locked base, I believe. Never mind, the first brute is down. More are coming. Spartan literally can't happen soon enough. It's 30 seconds out. That's a disaster. Okay, the turret is doing what it can here in the meantime. But it looks like that generator is gonna be wrecked. The mini base is finally getting picked off. Psychicwizard actually doesn't sell the building, but he's nearly tier 2, man. Look at his power. He's picked up all of the crates from the map. Like I said, this is making for a huge difference there. And Doggie is just gonna be hard stuck in tier 1. The generator can be destroyed again if Psychicwizard so wishes. And behind us, he's going tier 2 now. He's picking up his own minis. He could go for a second base if he wanted, then he can destroy another supply pad still. But the Spartan is now finally here to say something about all this. Have you nothing to say, Jerome? Come on. Jump in. Oh god, another pad destroyed. And if he just shoots, then another one will be guaranteed to be destroyed as well. Psychicwizard is now setting up for the next base. Oh, he did jump this time. That is good. But the supply pad should still go down. Oh god. Doggie is in such deep trouble right now. Perhaps he can get himself another bunch of power nodes, but even that's unlikely as the grunts are starting to show up. Only Psychicwizard didn't actually bother to buy the minis. I mean the Expo. He's bought the minis. That's looking good. Harvesters are being built. And maybe we'll see a Pavium at some point. Getting it to the tier 2 upgrade state would be not bad at all. Doggie isn't making a second generator or anything like that, as he's currently worrying about rebuying mini bases and stuff. It's a full reset to his economy, man. He needs 1,000 power to get to tier 2. Psychicwizard, meanwhile, has upgraded all his pads back home. He's not hurrying up too much with the third generator, which is slightly unfortunate, but hey, it's all good for now. It's just that there's no guarantee that he can hold against that Spartan plus ODST drop. Well, the mine drop is very late, but the ODSTs are holding units in place a little bit at least. One mine does detonate, but it doesn't take out any of the elites. And there are now 4 elite squads. Even for the Spartan, this is tough. ODST satchels are not. The base should be fine. And Psychic is just gonna have more and more elites here. He's trying to get that Pavium now. Maybe this Spartan gets a kill or two, but on the way out, he's gonna die too. Little counterattack ain't going nowhere either. Hey, what happened with that war council? I thought it was already done. Anyways, there's the third extractor. Archer missiles? Now let's see if that very, very slow heal can out-repair it. It looks like it just might. It's crazy that Psychicwizard went for that as a 4th point power. That's what this is, right? 4th point. Wonder if he has burnout free then. Because we've not seen any rain of fire. He's got a 3rd base coming up. Doggie is 2nd. And he can also go for that tier 2 transition now. They're just so far behind, like there's already a whole army of tier 2 units for Psychicwizard. Man's pretty stable at the moment. Satchel is gonna actually detonate, but it doesn't do anything. Doggie's base is allowed to finish, but then I'm sure Psychic could get on top of it if he so chose. Are we gonna go double air? Well, nobody expected, I can tell you that. Pavium's coming up. Very nice little burnout here with the triple extractor, by the way. I guess this base is gonna get tickled to death with the counter units. Designator shells are coming in. What is that? Is there some underground elites there? I think so. It's the right amount of health bars. Things are about to get a lot worse for Doggie. This base, first off, it doesn't matter, but secondly, Psychicwizard has the 5th point. Lich is gonna get called in at Doggie's main base, and I don't think he can hold that with just a few Hornets. A decent jump by the Spartan. Mines, once again, won't do anything. Although you'll get to steal. I don't think he can make it very far. Slowed down Reaver is gonna have a difficult time to escape. Oh! Just about manages to. Anyway, we're heading to the main now. Psychicwizard decided to go tier 3 behind this. And his expansion base is also getting filled up nicely. Oh, he canceled tier 3 to get the Lich. Okay. He's got a population upgrade too. All he needs is a few Reavers. Does he need them actually? I mean, Hornets are just bad units. Except later in the game with heavy metal, heal and all that. Cutter can't do it. That someone for like Jerome or Isabel, they can actually have a pretty good Hornet army. The others not so much. To some degree, I guess Forge could do it, but Cutter certainly not. It's just vanilla crappy Hornets, so that's 1 point for Psychicwizard. Doggie is bringing Colony here. And on the other side, we've got Psychicwizard with Shipmaster. So I like Colony a lot on Mirage because A, you have a lot of garrisons, so there's a lot of spots to stick your Hunter Capitano into. It's a bit of a Giga Chat as well. Scout spammers like Shipmaster probably can't comfortably deal with it, but there's other means. Even just a lot of cloaked grunts can do a lot of work. Doggy starting off with a chopper and skitterer. So everything's in order with that, and it should be very easy to pick up the resources here also. The grunt can actually kill the other one. I'm not sure you need to wiggle too hard against the single elite there, especially with the skit joining in. You can just shoot that dead and move on to gather other resources. Psychicwizard is taking his time in the meanwhile to get out mini base captures and all that. Ooh, is pissed off the Sentinels also. But he's drawing their fire with the garrison over there. 3 mini bases, it's not bad. Let's see what Doggy does. Capitano, of course. But Psychicwizard is gonna get his own hero out, so the way you counter this typically is you get some engineers, but if you go hero and cloak as Shipmaster, you should have a pretty good means to deal with that. You just shoot the engineers first and ask questions later. They can't detect you at that point, so in that way the Honor Guard can obviously deal with the Capitano. Good move here by Psychicwizard, stealing the power. He needed that. He's doing some capture shenanigans also. Adding in some raid camp units soon, probably brutes. As he'll want to stagger the Hunter Captain. The more jumps can be landed, the better the situation there becomes. That's 1 power node for the Psychic Viz. Plenty of grunts to do the rest of them. And no foolish scout spam for sure. Because that wouldn't work anyway. Where are the skits? There's one. The second one's coming. What I'm worried about though for Doggie is that his engineers are a little late to the party. He doesn't have one right now, so that honor guard can definitely start his work. Mercenary Rage is about to finish, so you can kind of call it this a timing attack. It's pretty well lined up. So basically you want to lose the shields on the honor guard first and then trigger your cloak. Well, normally you would, but oh. Did he just avoid the taunt with the cloaking? Okay, I must admit I've not seen that before. Guys, is this a shipmaster stance? Is this normal? I didn't think you could dodge the frickin' taunt. What just happened? I guess you learn something every day. We're not getting any healing. Oh, the engineers. Yikes. Honor Guard's doing pretty good there. But can he actually take on that Goliath? It's doing a lot of damage. Good move to get him out of there. A question in the chat: can a higher seed challenge a lower seed player in a show match? What's the point? I mean, you can, but why? What do you have to gain? If both want it, you're basically giving an opportunity to the other guy to gain rank, right? If there's a prize pool, then it's fine as long as both agree. So it can be done, it's just not very productive. Good attack here by Psychicwizard again. He's pre-splitting the grunts a little bit. And we should see another Capitano getting made for Doggie, I think. But Psychicwizard is doing the right thing. He's tier 2. He's got the second base. He's ready to upgrade the honor guard again. He's gonna probably think about capturing a third power node there. Momentarily, anyway. And Doggie's kind of falling apart a little bit. The only play available to him now is the Goliath drop here in the main. Destroy some generators, perhaps. The trouble is, you just do an extraction on the honor guard and he should take care of everything there. So it's a high-risk move. Yeah, as expected, here they come. You should see an extraction. Oh, a beam actually is going to buy some time. The honor guard should be able to handle the rest. Even though they're getting healing, he just slices them to pieces. Still would like to see an extraction, but there's an engineer, so we don't need it. Wow. 1 star. Psychic has the power nodes, minus this one, but he can just take it back. And Spirit Support's coming in just in time to save his base. The grunts have worked on this the whole time. Ooh, that's tough. Now they dead. Got a pre-splitting case of a Hunter's Brand, so that's not worth it anymore. There's even some resources here to pick up. Yep, Psychicwizard just all over this. It's playing very nicely. Could get a third base if he really wanted, once he has the money. But I think he's more than happy just buying up those minis for now. Everything will be fine. The sneaky doggy base is on the way, but I mean, double raid camp, it's not gonna push back Psychicwizard too much. Not a huge fan of it anyway, myself. Got a third extractor, got the upgrade. I think the best play for Doggie is to just try to do the big drop and see what it does. Ideally, there would be a hunter captain to support it, but there isn't. There is not any of that. Gonna be a fully healed up honor guard. And Doggie's gonna be too late to the War Council business. He has to sack the base, basically. Behind this, Psychicwizard can go for tier 3. Maybe buy another base as well and just start pumping Wraiths and crush the main, potentially. Doggie has been making units, so even if he had his 5th point, he would have difficulty supporting that with money. Calling in the Hunter's Brands, there will be a shield, but I think Psychicwizard doesn't mind too much. He'll be back. For now, just enjoying all the map has to offer him. He's got the minis, he's got all the bases. So I think for Doggie, the only hope... it's not even the drop, right? It's full-on turtle. Very difficult life. And he's not set up for a kaboom by any means. Like, he tried to play this out normally. Unfortunately, he's been crushed, so here we are. Spirit hit the cam. It's a tier 3 honor guard now, guys. And a star on it. Can almost one-shot the elites at this point. I'll be a little careful there, so teleporting out is a good idea. Got unlucky with the assassination animation. Ooh, really good stagger. Slows these units down to a crawl. The beam is doing massive damage. And we've got a blister back. That's that. Psychicwizard is too strong. No problem, guys. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.